It's howdy y'all, welcome back. Got down on the creek today. I got a couple new toys I want to show you. This is a new spot I've had my eyes on for a while and it looks really nice. Hope there's gold here. I want to give a big thanks out to Flower Gold Wizard for his kind words on his shout out. That was super neat. Welcome to the new subscribers. I'm going to try to pull some gold out of here today. I got a hook and claw. There's a whole new area. It's full of bedrock. Keeps on going. Looks really good. But I just found this. These they go all the way across. So they had this dammed. There were a bunch of mill ponds that popped up around here at one point in time. Let's take a walk down through here and see what it looks like. But I found this back of this rock here. There's some material accumulated there on the back side. Looks loose, but this crevice here looks packed pretty good. So that looks like 2 little pans of test material for me to work out. See if we got any gold in this area. Well, gosh, forgot to change my shoes. So another reason why I had a late start today. The FedEx man showed up. He's got my new phone and it's gonna be nice. So these sets of videos will probably be the last I make on this trusty S6. Let's get a little bit of material out of there. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. This goes down and gets into a nice sticky clay-like substance, and I was able to dig back in that way at the bottom, which is probably better. I'm going to pan these down and see what happens. Well, those 2 pans had exactly 2 specks. I've done 4 more. I moved down here to look more hard packed, and it gets water in there, but it really bottoms out. So I'm not finding any lead, and finding 1 speck per good pan. 1 tiny dot, I mean. So I'm just going to take a break and go walk around and see what's happening. Alright, I'm going to move upstream just a touch here. I'm going to see if I can get anything out of that material, that crack there. There's a whole network here, and I'm in an inside bend of the river, but I'm also curious about this. That looks like original decomposed bedrock a little bit, and this is a low spot. So I'm probably going to take one out of there and dig some out of this to start with. Let's move upstream a little bit more and work on this crevice. It looks pretty hard packed in there. crevice is going nice. It's going down. So in this little pan, I have that hard pack rock. And underneath that, I ran into kind of green looking chunks of stuff. So I'm going to pan these out and see if there's any gold here. Man, this is a good looking spot. Hope there's some gold here, because there's a lot to work. There's a big metal nail sitting right there. That little pocket looks good. Well, I got pans full of metal. It's just the wrong kind of metal. It's a big old floured out. Over here I got a couple pellets, a couple bigger bullets, big nail, and there was one little teeny tiny speck of gold in there. But that's about it. So maybe I'll look for one more little spot and scratch out. There was nothing out in the middle in that spot. This is more on the inside bin. Got down to some nasty clay, and it didn't produce. So I gotta find some gold. Hey YouTube, due to popular demand, or at least commenter indifference, I'm going to rescind that promise to not go back to that spot. A couple reasons. How much gold I found here today, how much gold I found there the other day when I didn't record. So I got a couple clips from that I want to share with you, because I think it's worth going. Howdy everyone. I wasn't planning on recording anything. I got a half a bucket material I drug out of the woods the other day, and I don't know if there'd be any gold there. It was kind of high up, but I dug off quite a bit of overburden, and it kind of dove down, and it kind of became a crevice a little bit. And I did a pan and didn't find nothing. Did another pan, same thing. But this is the third pan, and good googly moogly. Look at that. That's two nice flakes in there. I'm kind of blown away. Where'd that come from? It's the next pan there. It's a nice piece and a couple little flecks. Well, that's everything from the creek today. Not really any gold to show. Maybe 6 or 7 tiny little dots and a whole bunch. But it did answer a few questions and put a few more puzzle pieces in place about what the gold's doing out here. Where's it coming from and where's it depositing? It's not really depositing around here, even though there's a lot of great looking crevices. I dug down to the bottom of many of them and got to the gray layer, which is usually where I found a lot of lead and gold. Only lead, very tiny amounts of gold. Hey YouTube, back at the house here. Got the new phone set up. I hope it's looking really good. I got here my second toy, and it's going to work real well for a specific spot where I'm trying to get the material out, and that's going to be coming up soon. Here's some things I've collected on my last 2 or 2.5 trips. Some brass shells. One's quite shiny. It was on the surface. That big nail, little tack, and this little rock. Looks like petrified tree roots sealed in with a smooth rock on this side. That was really neat. Bunch of lead. I'm going to start showing what knife I'm going to carry that day, because I went out the other day and didn't have a knife or a lighter or anything, and I was stupid. This is the Kershaw. It's really nice. Oh, some nice pocket lint come with it. Well, there's the take. Let's speed this part up. That's barely any gold. Now let's get to the good stuff. I dumped this once already yesterday. It was filthy. That's where all that other lead came from, and changed the water once, so maybe it ain't too bad. There's already a drop of jet dry on the bottom of this pan here. You saw that. Still come out pretty dirty after one dump. Let's give it a shake. Oh, there's some stuck up there. See if we can shake it all down. Well, that's all from here at the house today. Hope you like, share, subscribe. Until next time, get in the creek and get that gold.